Hey everyone, Tracy Wisnowski here, coming to you from our home office in Round Rock, Texas. And a common question that we get asked is, what kinds of tools are truly necessary to build a full-time business online? And so in today's video, we figured we'd walk you through exactly what we use. It's a total of 9 tools, and these are the tools that we use every day to run our business. So with that, let's get to them. Okay, so let's get into the tools that we use to build and run our business completely online. The first tool that's really important is a branded blog. This is going to be your place on the internet where people can find out everything about you and your business. They can make buying decisions there. They can see all of your content. It's just a place, a hub where you can really just store everything that you need people to know about your business so that they can make the decisions that they want to make. They can see your value and they can learn more about you, get to know, like, and trust you before making any of those decisions. And so making a blog nowadays is super simple. There's lots of different resources that you can use. There's of course different free blogging platforms like WordPress and Blogspot. But if you really want to get into growing something sustainable and something that will pay you for life, then you're going to want to look into a blogging platform that you yourself will be able to have complete control over. And so right here, you can see this is our blog. It's very simple. We have our banner, we have our offers. We're able to have side banners and all of our blog content and about us, and even up here, and we can put access to our free trainings, which is a great way for people to see some of the value that we have to offer, some of the programs that we're a part of, and just overall it really just helps build up the trust factor. And so a blog is definitely one of the most important things that you want to get in the works right away. And so to get a blog going, you really only need a domain. And to get that, we use GoDaddy for most of our domains, because we can have them all stored in one place. And they run a lot of good specials throughout the year where you can grab them for 99 cents and whatnot. So just be on the lookout for those. Type in coupon codes on Google and you can find some good deals for that. And this, your domain is just going to be basically where people can easily find you. And so our recommendation is use your name somewhere in it, or just make it something simple and consistent with your brand and easy for people to remember. And the second thing you're going to need, in addition to the domain, is some hosting. And all of this is also going to be in the blog post included with this video. So you're going to be able to see, the links to these websites where you can go learn more about them, sign up for them if you want, use them, it's totally up to you, but all that's going to be in that blog post. So you don't have to worry about, catching all of this while you're watching the video. You can just check out all that information below the video or above it, depending on where you're watching it from. But hosting is another important thing, and this basically just allows your blog to be live on the internet. So if you create all this great content, but you don't have someone actually, uploading it on the internet for you and hosting it there, then no one's going to be able to see it. And so hosting, you can get as little as $4.86 a month from HostGator. We've never had any issues with them. I believe their service is 24/7, so there's always someone available on chat to help you if you have any technical issues. Literally, you don't really have to know anything. If you bring them the issue you're having, like say you go to your domain one day and it's not loading anything, or you have an error message, all you have to do is bring it to them and they're able to pretty much fix your site fairly quickly, as long as it's an easy problem. And so it's great having that because you don't have to worry about all that crazy technical stuff. So that's hosting. And so basically what you would do is you buy your domain, you buy hosting, and then you're going to be able to upload a WordPress blog onto your hosting. And so we'll have lots of great training for you on all of that coming up. We have some of it on our blog right now and on our YouTube channel, but that is what you would need to have your own branded blog. Another simple solution is to actually utilize a blogging platform that has everything for you already. So all that stuff I just showed you, you wouldn't have to worry about, because a blogging platform is already going to be set up where you can just log in and start creating your content, start uploading your images, and start really having fun with that part of it instead of all that other stuff. So if that's you, you're not really into the technical stuff, you want to be able to plug into something that makes it super easy, then another great program that we use is called MLSP Sites, and this is actually our MLSP Sites blog right now. And what you'll see is that it's super user-friendly, and it looks really professional. And the cool thing is that this was all built into the platform, right? So I we just had to go and drag and drop a few things, drag an image here, drag some icons here. It's already all set up. It has, all of the paid features and all of this, and we just had to go in and put it together. It's so easy, and honestly, if you're brand new and like I said, you don't want to deal with technical stuff, then I recommend checking out MLSP sites, and that's of course going to be in the blog post below. Another cool thing, you don't have to worry about installing any plugins or security or anything like that. That's already built into. So, and these are high-end plugins that you would have to pay for individually if you wanted to do that on your own. And so that's another cool feature that I really like about the MLSP sites platform. All right, and so let's go back to the post. And so once you have your blog, another thing that you're going to want to make sure you have is a lead capture system. And so as you're creating content and building your brand and getting information out there about your business, you want a way to capture people's information, their email addresses, their phone numbers and whatnot, whatever it is that you use for your business. And to do that, there's actually two different things that we use. You only need one, of course. The first is a site called Funnelizer, and that's also included with the MLSP program. And so if you were interested in that MLSP sites that I've already shown you, then this Funnelizer is also included with an MLSP monthly package as well. And what you'll see is that you can it's the same thing as the blog. You can plug and play. You can, you'll be able to go through and pick funnels that are already created. This is one that we created using the system, and same thing as the blog. We just plugged all this in. Let me see, I'll pull you up an example of all the different templates too, so you can see just how easy this makes it and how professional your capture pages can look straight out of the gate without really having any experience in it when you're first getting started. And so here's the Funnelizer back office. When you go over here and click create funnel, I just type in test funnel, and then I'll do that here. And we're going to click create my funnel. Oops, no space there. Let's see. Okay, and then you'll see right when you log in, there's all these different templates here that you can use. And so you're able to just, click use template, put in any calls to action that you have for your business, and attach it to, your email and all of that good stuff. And so that as you're out there promoting things, people can opt in here and you start to build a list. And so this definitely is one of the best tools that we use for that purpose. It's called Funnelizer. And another good tool for building funnels that we used before Funnelizer came out is actually called Optimize. And this one is going to be for those of you who chose, when it came to the blogging option, if you're someone who chose the domain hosting, installing it all on your own thing, this would be for you. Optimize is something that you need to install on your own, onto your own website, and be a little more tech savvy in order to use it. But it is easy, and as long as you can follow steps, this is a really great resource as well. So Optimize, for those of you who are interested in a great lead capture system and you have a little more technical knowledge, I highly recommend these ones. All right, and then another thing that we use is a customer relations management system. This is really useful for keeping track of all of the different connections that you're going to make online. Whether it's leads, prospects, people on your team, people that you meet through networking online, whatever it is, even offline, a customer relations management system is going to allow you to, keep a record of your communication with these people, any important notes about them, be able to search any, relevant details really quickly through the database, and just really streamline that relationship aspect of your business. And so the tool we use is called it's actually the CRM of the MLSP system. And so if you were liking the sites and the Funnelizer, this is another cool tool that is included in that package. And so what you'll see is that about probably half of the tools that we use are actually all included in one suite, in one monthly package that we use to grow our business, and the other ones are just kind of little add-ons. And that's the reason why we chose MLSP as our primary marketing toolbox, our primary marketing hub, is that it has all these awesome tools already included in it. So we don't have to go pay an additional $200 a month just for a CRM. We can just have that included in something that we're already using already. And so you'll just see, a CRM allows you to just keep track of all your prospects. You can filter them. You can go, click on their email and see more about their information. You can email them from there. You can keep notes about them. You can invite them to webinars, all that cool stuff. And it's all tracked in here, so it makes it really easy to keep track of all the information that's going to come your way as you meet more and more people through your journey. All right, and then so after that, another thing that you're going to need is an autoresponder. And an autoresponder is basically a place where you're able to build your list. And this is really where you're going to build your business, where you're really going to start to make the most money is having this autoresponder and building a loyal list of people who, crave your content. They really, like you. They look forward to hearing from you. And those are the people that end up wanting to purchase from you as well. And so an autoresponder allows you to connect to those lead pages that I referred to earlier. So as people are opting in, they're going to go into your autoresponder. And so the one that we use is called Aweber, and right now I'm actually just in an example of an email broadcast on them, but basically what it is everyone gets put into our Aweber system, into whatever list that they subscribe to, and then we're able to now go send email broadcasts or follow-up campaigns and connect with these people and build a relationship. And so the reason we work with Aweber is one, when we first started, we were on a budget and they offered a $1 trial, I believe, for 30 days. And so we started our journey then, and we loved everything about their service. And I think after that, it's only about $20 a month up until maybe 5,000 subscribers or so. And so it might be a little bit less than that, but or a little bit less people, more money, but it's still really affordable. Great service. They've made a lot of changes over the years, and they've made it really easy to just create professional emails to send to your list. And so this is just an example of the email template that they have. And so you can see, you can literally just drag different things in right into your email and just create professional emails to send to all of those people that will be opting into your list through those lead pages. All right, and so the next thing is graphics. Obviously, that images and graphics play a huge role in marketing, and you want to make sure that you're really paying attention to the trends that are happening and what kind of content is going viral and what are people engaging on, and so that you can go kind of mimic those things for your own business and apply your own unique touch to those things. And so the graphics creator also is really useful for when you're, getting your banner going, you're getting different images for your social media, your thumbnails. It's going to come in handy for a lot of different things. And so you really want to make sure that you're using one, or that you have, a good person that you can outsource your graphics to, because you're definitely going to want to make sure that's an aspect of your business. And so the one that we use is canva.com. And basically you can create pretty much any type of post. And so you'll see here where it says file, if I click change dimensions, you'll see you can make Twitter posts, Facebook posts, Pinterest, Tumblr, letters, letterheads, resumes, ebooks, just lots and lots. So there's all the social media art, YouTube thumbnails, and there's Facebook cover. Like, they're always adding in everything you need to build your graphics. And so when you click on the different ones, it's going to change the size. So if I wanted to change that to now YouTube thumbnail, this is what it would be. And so just like that, I don't have to worry about going and resizing everything individually. I can just click the file, put it to the right format, save that new image, and now I have consistent branding across all of my different content that I just created. So really, really cool. They have all different layouts and designs, and they have all these different elements. So when holidays are around, they'll add that right up here where it says Valentine's. They have grids, frames, shapes, everything you need, text, background, and they even have training on different ways to use their software. So it's really, really cool and really easy to use. Highly recommend it. And of course, it's free, so much as you don't use their images. If you choose to use any of their images, they'll charge $1 or whatnot, depending on which one you choose. And they won't let you download it until you pay. So you'll know that before you do it. All right, a link tracker. That is going to be useful for you as you start your marketing and you start to generate those first leads, and then you start to generate those first sales. You're going to want to know where those people came from, right? Because if you know where people are coming from and where stuff is converting, then you're going to be able to do more of the things that are working and less of the things that aren't. And so link tracker is what allows you to do that. You're able to tell, did my leads come from a Facebook post that I put, or did they come from my YouTube video I created? Because if I find out that they're coming more from my YouTube video, then I'm going to put more energy into that so that I can keep generating more leads and really know what to expect in my business. And so this is another tool that we actually use MLSP for. They have a link tracker built in. It tracks all the different stats, conversions, clicks, everything you need included in that. Free tools are things like Bitly and Google URL shortener. So really, really easy. Definitely use those. If you use a paid one, it's obviously going to track a lot more detail. And so as you advance, it's something that you're going to want to look into so that you can really know more in-depth information about the people who are responding to your marketing. All right, now webinar platform. This is going to serve a few different purposes. It's going to be useful for things like your team hangouts. So as you start to build a team of people, or even just mastermind partners, a webinar platform is going to allow you to get together with those people online and share different ideas. And a webinar platform is also going to be useful for you to start building your list and engaging with your list. So you can hold webinars for your leads, teaching them different things that that you've learned that they opted into your list for. So if people opted in to get Facebook marketing training from you, then you can do some webinars going more in depth and potentially promoting something that you're in at the end of that webinar. And so the webinar platform of our choice is Webinars on Air, and that's because it seamlessly connects with our MLSP stuff. It connects with Google Plus, and it just works with everything we have. It's an affordable solution, and it has a lot of cool little custom features and tracking and all that good stuff that you really want to be looking into for your tools for your business. And so you can check that one out if you're at that stage. Of course, you can be at that stage at any level. So even if you're brand new, you can start running a webinar. Even if you only have one person that shows up, it's good practice to get in and really just start getting the feel for what it's like to host these webinars. And so that right there is what we use, Webinars on Air. And the final thing, and I know this video is a little long, but I just wanted to make sure that we covered all the tools we use. And it might seem like a lot, but you'll see that as you start to use these things on a consistent basis, they kind of just all flow and weave together. And it's just kind of a maintenance thing at that point. Setting them up is the most time-consuming part, but after that, it's pretty easy to just do things daily. But the final thing is the social media content calendar and scheduler. And what this is useful for is making sure that you always have something going out to your social media profiles. So as you're building a fan page or a Twitter page and all of those different things, you want to make sure that you're able to keep up with delivering good value. And so we actually use two right now. We use Hootsuite, which I'll show you right here. This is an example of the Hootsuite calendar where you can literally just click on different days and times, and you can put your post here, add links and images, and you can schedule it out. So this is where it's useful. So you can, let's say you want to put quotes on your page, you can schedule out all your quotes for the month, your social media images that you make, any content you create. If you already have some blog posts done and you know what days you want them to go out, you can put them in here, and you can see all the dates here. You can go out as far as you need, and you can choose whatever social network you want to connect it to. And so that's really why we use Hootsuite. I really just enjoy the calendar format and being able to visually see everything that's coming and what gaps we need to fill in with our content. But another good one that we use is also Post Planner, and Post Planner is really useful for content inspiration. I don't like their format for scheduling as much, and so that's why we still use Hootsuite, but I really like that they just give you so many different content ideas. So you'll see there's quotes, they have engaging statuses, photos, they have articles that are popular in a niche, and all of the information that they're using, everything that they're sharing here is things that actually got a lot of engagement. So these are posts that they know people respond to, and so that's why using Post Planner is a good tool, because it can help you boost up that engagement on your page by posting things that they know people already want to hear within your niche. And so, there's cool little, the engaging statuses, there's questions, there's funny things, there's serious things, of course, there's quotes, there's things about marketing, there's, fill in the blank type things, questions, really, really fun stuff to help you think outside the box and just get your page up and running. And so I think that covers all of our tools. I hope this was useful. And again, I apologize it was so long, but I wanted to make sure it was all covered. If you missed anything or you want to check out anything, more in depth that I've shared today, then be sure to go through our blog post with this and read more about the tools. Send us a message if you have any questions about how to use any of the tools, of course. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video.